Hello, Dino Nuggets, and welcome back to another episode of Nubby's Number Factory. Today, we are going to be playing the Amnesiac Challenge again.
Go!
And hoping for the best. Fresh off of my first ever challenge win, we're going to see if we can use that magic again to win another one. So if you guys don't remember, this one is all the items are random, but it looks like they added rare items, which is pretty cool. That's good to know. They're not just normal items, so I almost feel like we should just freeze these whenever we get them and then get a nice little finger puppet. I think we just do that for now. Hope for the best out of that rare item whenever we do end up getting it. Finger puppet actually helped us quite a bit on this one. We've got the Nubby bounces. Nubby bounces means better finger puppet. So we didn't even hit the 128 and we still passed that one. I mean, we can't complain too much about that. We can use perks this time. If you have 4 items or less, force triggers the item in slot number 4 times. I think that's very good. The odds of us keeping less than 4 items are pretty high in this run. Oh, contains a copy of a random item in your inventory. If you have no items, this will give a random common item. So this will for sure be finger puppet. I mean, if we take this lobster claw, but it gave us so it will give you an upgraded item if you use it. That's pretty cool. You know, 2 finger puppets, not terrible. Yeah, I think we like this for now, at least. We're gonna at least get some points. We have at least somewhat of a point generator from Nubby bounces. And it's happening twice. It's not the worst thing ever. That was. Here we go. We want bounces, so we need better. That wasn't very good. Here we go. Let's hope for the best on this one. I think we can get there. Good. Crazy restocks are always nice. We definitely want this. We have some good fodder for items here. Yeah, let's take one. The boxes are worth 4 unless they're rare items. Flamethrower. You know where I'm gonna do that just because we're gonna put this in number 4. Yeah, I like that. So it's force triggering 4 times to start the round. It's kind of exploding like crazy. And then it does it every second? Yeah, every 1 second. This should be pretty decent for the finger puppets. Right now I think lobster claw might be our weak point. So we're gonna get rid of it. Should I try to get an... Let's re-roll once. Do we get a rare? Nope. Okay. And we get Jake the Snake. That's pretty nice. Can't be force triggered, so... That's pretty nice. I think that we're pretty happy with the way that this run is going so far, especially for Amnesiac. I feel like we're a little bit more in control than usual. If you have passed the round goal this round, force triggers the item in slot number 5 twice. Okay, And then force triggers all items in odd number slots. Okay, on the first peg popped. Both of these are not great. The finger puppets are not gonna be sticking around for much longer, at least not both of them. I think candle perk will be good for us once we we'll unlock that fifth. We'll unlock the fifth slot here soon. I mean, Nubby is bouncing a lot, so finger puppets is... It's not like finger puppets does nothing. I just think one of them might be enough. I could be completely wrong. I don't know what happened there. Because Jake the Snake and... Flamethrower is helping quite a bit here. Yeah, I think we take one of the finger puppets and sell it. Well, let's buy slot 5 and see what this is. Yeah, I think that Snot Nose is better than finger puppet. We re-roll once. Do we get another rare? Okay, we might be able to upgrade something. Perfect. So now we've got Nose Plus, slot 5. I think that maybe this is better? Number 4, and then force trigger the flamethrower to clean up, or the other way around. I think I like this better because I'm not a huge fan of the flamethrower, honestly. Monstrosity may be better, but then we would want it in slot 5 or slot 4. Let's go ahead and sell this. We want to get to the cafe, actually. What are the odds of this being something really bad? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, cafe is not great in... I forgot the cafe isn't fantastic. Oh, okay. This is actually better than flamethrower. So this will, every time force triggering 5, will force trigger 4 instead and send it over to Nose. And so Nose just gets more force triggers. And I think Nose is better than the flamethrower was. And then do we get another E-block? Nope, just tardigrade, which we will sell. We want to keep the 4 items. Yeah, that's decent enough. Lots of snot. We wish Jake the Snake definitely got nerfed pretty good. Unfortunately, if he doesn't go off, it's not super great for us point-wise. Okay, so pass around gold. If Nubby is still alive, 50% chance to force trigger the item in slot number 3. Okay, it seems like Finger Puppet is kind of losing its value to us. Or force triggers all items in odd number slots. I think this is better. Yeah, because now that means on the first peg pop, Nose gets another trigger. Yeah, and whenever Jake the Snake goes off, we're in a very good place. I think Finger Puppet is gone. I think Finger Puppet is going to be gone. Do we want commons? Okay, I'm hoping for the best here. Okay, another Nose is not the worst case scenario. It's not the worst thing that could happen. We're just cleaning up the board at this point. I was really hoping... I don't know if we can get our corrupted items. If corrupted items give us... or if we can get the copy of a corrupted item, that would be very good for us. So we almost just hope... We have a 50% chance of Jake the Snake popping off, and we just hope for that every round. It's not the worst plan that we've ever had. The double Nose is in fact better than the finger puppet for sure. Especially the less Nubby bounces, the less we care about Nubby bouncing. Okay, please. E-block or Jake the Snake. Okay, we'll take it. What is our rare item? Squid. Is this better than force triggering nose 4 times? I think it might be. I think it might be. What are the odds that this is another squid? Another nose. Not what we wanted. I think we actually don't have to sell this. We don't have to, because we already are gonna have more than 5 items anyways. Jake the Snake now basically has a double chance of going off. Nose is clearing the board at the end, which we like. Where's the 8,000? It's right at the bottom. Perfect. Very good. He's got Psychic Link going off at the end there. I don't know if it's better to hit the highest peg or not. It doesn't seem to be a huge difference. Oh, an ultra rare item. Okay, well, we definitely want this. We go for the slight chance of getting Jake the Snake upgrade. A 1 in 2 chance to double all pegs, and a 1 in 4 chance to double all pegs twice. That is perfect. That is just what we needed. Horse, when we pass the round goal, 25% chance to double the highest number peg. We could throw that in slot 4. Oh, slot 4 is not really doing much for us except for getting this extra trigger on Candle perk and Waffle perk. Maybe we do that? Let's re-roll. Do we get another copy block? Nope. Okay, well, I mean, I don't hate it. It could be worse. We have the 16,000 down there. Okay, we didn't pass it. Maybe it is important to hit the highest one first. Holiday Cheer is kind of a mess. We definitely want to hit the highest numbers first. I think in this case we do want nose to pop off. Okay, as long as we pass the round goal on these random bosses, we're okay. Zombie perk. Force triggers all first peg popped items. We don't have any of those. And then slot number 3. When a peg is fully popped, force trigger the item in slot number 3. I think we'll go for that. More triggers on this nose. Perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm enjoying the build. Don't know. Hoping that it gets us through. We're getting a lot of force triggers on the noses. We've got plenty of them, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of popping there. Kind of do one of these. If we could get if we could upgrade the squid, we're in real good company. I don't know. Nose number 6 is not doing a whole lot for us because nothing is force triggering slot 6, so we can use this as kind of an item check. Okay, please don't be a nose. Okay, we have a really high chance of it being a nose, so I'm not upset by a nose happening. Okay, I was really hoping for another reroll. Yes, okay, good. Mystery box rare. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is great. This is great. We're gonna hope that was gonna be a great... Oh, no. Okay. So then, would this be a better build? We could send so many to slot number 3 here. Slot 5 twice. Sent over to 4, and each time it has a 33% chance of sending more force triggers over. Oh, I think this might be kind of good. Let's test it out. Let's see how it goes. It could have completely destroyed our build. We didn't get a proc on Jake the Snake, which is okay. Yeah, I think we are perfectly fine. Booger Party means more snot everywhere. I'll take it. Just keep going. Keep going. Oh, we almost cleared the board. Not quite. We could go with a little bit more. We could probably do with a little bit more doubling of some sort. I mean, Jake the Snake is pretty good. Okay, force triggers the leftmost item in your inventory. That's not going to matter to us. And this doesn't matter to us either. So we're just going to skip that. Okay, not good. Here we go, that was better. We just want to make sure we pass the round goal. I think that's the important part. I don't think that the horse is doing too much for us, so if we have... I really don't think that you're doing much. We're more hopeful for... I mean, I think honestly that's perfectly fine for us. Rerolls? Reroll? Okay. Reroll. Kebab perk, okay, we'll take that. Gain 0 coins, very nice. Very nice, 0 coins. Okay, I'm happy with just getting a bunch of nose procs at this point. I think it's just fine. We're doubling the round goal. I completely missed. Completely missed the big one. We barely tapped it. Can we sneak it in there? We did, kind of. Do we want to replace our noses with a potentially better item? What an interesting question. We actually want this. And then this. Okay, we don't want that. Sorry, Squirmy. So slot number 6 gets no extra procs. So it just happens when we pass the round goal. This is a good target for a corrupted item. That may or may not be better than nose. I imagine it'll be better than nose. We're not really getting any extra procs. Okay, so we cleared the board but didn't win because of potentially Jake the Snake. How can we real quick swap this? To pop more. I think we just hope for Jake the Snake to work. I think that really is kind of where we're at the moment. I guess what we could do is triple Jake the Snake. I guess that's like kind of our other option, is doing this. I think this is our other option. Slot 3. Now it's just an extra chance to Jake the Snake proc. But way less nose procking. We are definitely gonna get rid of number 6 and hope for the best. Okay. Fly Agaric. If Nubby hits the wall twice, multiply total points by 1.2 times. I mean, anything that gives us more points is pretty good in my book. I can see it. I can see it working. Our Jake the Snake, you are not proccing enough for my liking. It doesn't have to be the first peg popped being the highest one, but it sure is acting like it needs to be. We did get it, thankfully. We could use with more. First peg popped, force triggers don't have that. If the round started less than, oh, that's useless to us as well. Do we build this different? Actually, let me reevaluate this. Here's my idea, is that I think that going this way is better. Because 3 has chances to force trigger way more than any of the other slots. This may be a better build. We're at least passing, as always. Can I, like... Okay, that was good. But like I said, if Jake the Snake pops, we're good. I'm just kind of surprised we're not getting more procs on Jake the Snake. I see a 500k. Yeah, this much better build here that I have. The triple Jake the Snakes are great. I'll always take extra points, especially in this challenge. Yeah, this feels better. It feels better. I don't think we take anything. I don't think we change what we've got going. 4 now is kind of, it's only doing Snot Rocket things. So maybe, because we don't have less than 4 items, so it's not getting any extra procs. What do we have here? You know what? At this point, I just feel like there's an opportunity here to just continue trying to get Jake the Snake to go off as much as possible. So let's go like here. See, it didn't pop again. I don't know exactly why Jake the Snake is refusing to pop for me. I'm just getting really unlucky, I think. Every one of these are supposed to have a 50% chance of working. So it worked that time, and we didn't pass it because we didn't hit the highest value. Very interesting. Again, if we hit the right... Oh, we missed it. Can we kind of... Okay, that was good. I like the point multiplier. That was good. If we can get it stuck in the wall, that's really good for us. We don't have either of these things, so... Yeah, we're getting good points, but we're not getting as many Jake the Snake triggers. I'm kind of like, okay, do we ditch one of them? Because we're not really... It doesn't seem to be doing much for us. I do like this, though. I do like this, and do I like it enough to make it happen more often? No, not yet. If we can upgrade it, maybe, but the chances of upgrading are very low. Okay, that was really bad on my part. I've got to find a good angle here. Maybe we bounce it off the top first. Yeah, that was good. We just... What's the way to win Amnesiac? Just get as many Jake the Snakes as possible and cross your fingers. That's what I've learned today. I mean, I'm not going crazy, right? Like, the fact that Jake the Snake isn't proccing that much is a little wild. Because once he goes off, he goes off. I think I'm just getting really bad luck. I think that's all I can chalk it up to. That wasn't great. That wasn't great either. Can we get a better one? Yes. I think maybe Jake listened to me this time. It's starting to seem like it understands me a little bit better. Come on, Jake. Thank you. As soon as that happens... As soon as Jake happens, we win, which is great. I don't want to mess up our run. I'm not going to take anything. I don't want to mess it up. My thought is that we could get rid of one of these squids. We could get rid of Rubber Chicken as well. But it is doing a little bit of cleanup. I want to upgrade you. I think we just roll with what we've got. We hope for the best. Yeah, because if we don't get Jake the Snake, we lose anyways. But as soon as we hit Jake the Snake, we win. We just need a little bit more points. We want to go into the final round with a lot of points. That is definitely the case. I feel like Jake the Snake is not going off a lot just to spite me. Oh, come on. We need to replenish lives here. We need to replenish lives. Thank you. And we lost. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we got the Jake the Snake proc. Is it enough? Get us a couple of lives back? Oh, man. Okay. Get us some lives, please. Jake, we need you. This is a really bad board. Yeah, I don't think so. Dang it! Oh, Jake. Jake, you failed me. I should have kept 4 Jakes. Oh, man. That was so close. I don't really know. Jake didn't seem to go off 50% of the time. We had 3 of them, and they weren't proccing very often. All I could guess is that maybe the squids don't actually add any Jake the Snake triggers. Because I thought it was when Nubby was fired, but maybe not. Okay, we'll try it again in the next video. I think we could win it. We just have to get lucky. That's what the whole run is based on. Thank you guys for watching. I've been your host, Bubbasaurus. If you guys like the video and subscribe for more Nubby's Number Factory. And remember to always be on your Bubbasaurus best. Bye, guys.